Well, hello. How are you? I am good. It's late on Saturday, so this video is going to come out late, and I apologize, but I needed to run to the store because my favorite Scotch Create, oh my, I can't even open it. It's like, it's donezo. There's like nothing, oh, I wasn't even showing you. There's like nothing left. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I thought that I had seen that you could buy it at Walmart. You cannot, or well, at least not mine, because they didn't have it. So I got this, and I hope it'll work because the craft glue that we had here at the house, that was like backup, kind of, just did not work the same. Okay, so what I thought I would bring to you today, since I don't feel like working in our journal. We are getting to the end cycle of that journal series. The journal is almost done, so we will get back to it. But I needed a breather. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So I thought I was watching, I don't know, I was just perusing YouTube and I came across a new channel that I had never seen before, Thrifty Day, and I will tag her in the description box so y'all can check out her channel. She is very creative. She did one, these are recent videos, so they won't be hard to find either. I will probably just link the videos that I'm talking about now also for you, so you can just click those as well. But she made these videos. One was repurposing a composition book into, your own little junk journal, which was intriguing to me. But what led me to that video was a video where she was like, what was the title? I can't remember. What is a junk planner? Those words, oh my, they spoke to me. They spoke to me. I didn't even need to see the rest of it. And I was just like, junk planner? I love junk journals. I love planners. What is this? Oh my goodness. So I, of course, clicked on it. And she was talking about how she, I guess, like, would get planners and they would just never be a good fit for her. She would never, wouldn't use them or whatever. They would just wouldn't work for her. And my experience as I was watching it was, oh my gosh, me too. I buy all these planners because I love them, but I never use them because they don't speak to me. They're not what I need. So she ended up, I think she initially watched another channel. So I cannot remember that channel's name. So definitely go watch Thrifty's Thrifty Days channel video and listen to the name that she mentioned so you can also visit that one. But I'm just basing this off of Thrifty Days video that I watched a few days ago. And she talked about how she needed a planner because a lot of things are happening in her life. We all can flip and relate to that. But she's a junk journal girl and she likes junk and she likes to do like these things like her lists every day at night and all these fun little ideas. Anyway, the idea isn't to follow her exactly, but it is to make a junk planner. And I'm going to show you how out of a repurposed composition book. And it'll be a quick thing because really it's not complicated at all. We're going to do a no-sew version, which means you don't need any needles, you don't need any thread unless you want to use them. Go right ahead. But we are going to do it just how she talked about it with no sew. You'll need some like embellishing like fabrics and stuff if you want to do that because we're going to use that for the edges of paper. You're going to need some you know, a few sheets of extra papers that you like you could use cardstock, you could use book pages, music pages, wrapping paper, junk mail advertise. You can use whatever for these pages. Postcards. I mean, they don't have to be a full size, right? So, just whatever you want to put in there. And you can make envelopes. You can put envelopes in there from junk mail that we've made into really pretty pockets, right? So you can use those too, because this is going to be so easy, okay? So scotch tape, you'll want some glue, preferably this kind if you can get your hands on it. We'll be testing out the new one and seeing how that works. We'll also want, where is it? I'm losing my mind, you guys. This kind for some of the fabric. What did I do with my new glue? Oh, it's right there. Look at that. I'm losing my mind. Okay. So, you know, a glue that can work for fabrics if you're going to use fabrics. Now, the fabrics that you can use are, you can use ribbons and stuff that you have. I'm using some ribbon, I think, some of this kind of ribbon. I've got some different fabrics here, some with beads hanging down maybe. This is an old sleeve of a shirt that I like. It's lace and it's pretty and it's soft. So you can use really anything. So let me get that out of the way. This is just a piece of thing I found. So that is what you'll need. Some scissors. Let me think. Oh, and if you have washi tape, get out some washi tape because that's the most fun of every little bit. In my opinion, it's the tedious part, but it's so fun. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is we're going to turn this into a junk journal. Let me show you. Here's the back. It's still, I haven't finished this. This was kind of like a little prototype, you know, I made this so I can show you. I've been working on this the past few days. This is the back of it. I just used some cardstock from a really pretty card. I don't remember where I got it. I probably bought it off of Amazon, but it's the Luna 36 sheets, 12 by 12, printed cardstock, and it's like foiled. It's got foiled papers in here, and they're double-sided, and they're pretty nice size. I also utilize some of my cardstock coloring pages because I like to color and I thought that'd be fun to have in my planner when I need to take a brain moment. Okay, anyway, so I covered the front with the cardstock and then I'm going to probably embellish the side. You can cover this with whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So then when you open it up, you're going to have all your pages. Now, this is why it's going to be quick because I was testing this out. So you'll see that what we're going to do is I'm using the graph. You can use the line. This is what I had at home. And I glue stick 2 pages together. And then they stick together. And I move to the next. And I glue stick 2 pages together. And you just do that through the whole book. And what it does is it just makes really strong papers for you to staple on, to add embellishments to. And then to make it even prettier, you can add washi tape to the edges of your papers. Look at this. Look at how fun this looks. And then we're going to also, every so often, an even placement. So like say every 20 pages, you're going to add a page without sewing. We're going to use that scotch tape, or you can use packing tape, whatever. Look at that. I just love how it looks with the washi paper. There was a little boo-boo on the paper. Hey, we're junk planning, right? So we can cover up our boo-boos real easy. But yeah, look at how nice that looks. And then we're going to add the page. And you can use packing tape, like I said, too. I just use the scotch tape because it's thinner. So the back of this is white. I figured I would use my new stencil and put lines on it or something. I don't know yet for sure. But this is a coloring book side, or a coloring page side of cardstock. And then I just use the Scotch tape here. I may end up covering it with fabric or probably not fabric because it'd be too bulky, but like a piece of washi tape. And I might do that here because I don't know what I'm going to do when I decorate these pages. But I just can't get enough. And I was so excited about this that I wanted to show y'all. So I am doing it every 20 pages. I've got 20 pages here marked. This is so I know where to put a new page. And then I started. Now this, you can see, look at the difference in the pages. First of all, look at how clean that is. That's using this glue, okay? And then trying to use this other craft glue. Look at these pages. They just look so janky. Look at that. Look at all the, no. So I needed to go try. I was trying, you guys, I was really trying. I even tried like my art glitter glue and it just was leaving. I was not happy. And look at these creases. No. Anyway. I'm really hoping that this new glue will have a better effect. So yeah, let's get the rest of these glued together and then we'll add a page and then we'll add an embellishment to the page. I just think this will be so easy for everybody to make something because, you know, you're going to have something around the house. So tell me how your weekend was going. I may end up fast forwarding through this just so you're not stuck watching the same thing repetitively. You know, that can't be fun. But let me know how your weekend or how your weekend's going. I got to see one of my grandbabies today and I was making her laugh so hard and I was just loving it because she's such a little mama daddy girl, you know. She wants nothing to do with anybody else. Oh, please let this work. Please let this work. Okay. Always keep your glue covered. I just can't wait for Wednesday when my Scotch Create glue comes back. Comes to me. Okay, so that's that one. Now see how much thicker? But you can see it's not... I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to push a little harder. So you will go through glue with this book. I will tell you that. So you may need more than one glue stick. My Scotch Create was not new. So, but I don't know how much I had used beforehand. So I cannot give you a good gauge. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect. There can be little imperfections. There can be air gaps. There can be all kinds of stuff going on with your pages because you're going to embellish it. You're going to be adding staples. Oh, that's another thing you'll want is a stapler. And if you don't have a stapler, I actually bought a mini stapler that takes regular staples. And it comes with like, I don't know, a bunch of staples. And it's like $1 something, $1.70 something. And it's this. 1,000 staples. So 15 sheet capacity. So that's good. Okay, so there's the next one. So yeah, you can get it pretty inexpensive. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off. It's bothering me. Get out of here. You're bothering me, okay? And I don't remember how much this glue was at Walmart, but I'm sure it wasn't terribly expensive because I wouldn't have bought it. Because if I don't know how it works, I don't want to be spending a lot of money. And yes, I'm a very messy gluer. Thrifty Day had a good idea. She said to put wax paper in between so you don't get glue on everything else. Glue your pages to the wrong pages. Which with me, you may do. And just kind of try to press it down, you know, pushing out to try to get any air bubbles away. Away. Get away. My lace is getting in the way. So obviously we won't see the finished product of this book today. But I wanted to get you all started because how fun is this? And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be a planner. You know, if you guys want to see me put it together the way I'm going to use it, let me know in the comments below. Because I think I'm going to turn mine into a planner slash journal slash reminder. You know, kind of like how she uses her lists. I love that idea. I had never thought about doing that before. Yes, I've thought about writing lists, but not making it like part of your like journal and all that. I don't know. She had a lot of really good ideas. She had inspired me. That's always good. Okay. But it's funny because she talked about the girl that she had watched initially and how she had just inspired her so much. Like, she was just like, oh my goodness. And I'm thinking, girl, that's how I feel about you. So, obviously, this book is a tedious project, but you don't need to be super creative type of person to do something like this. You don't need to be too knowledgeable about putting together a journal at all. And then you can make something the way you want it. Give yourself a taste of making journals because you'll probably get addicted. I did. I absolutely did. Maybe the ticket is to add a good amount of it. Saturate the page. And pull it tight and push it out. Push it out. Okay. All right. Okay, so we've got these pages all glued together. Make sure it doesn't stick there. Okay. And then all we do now is add some washi tape. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to boop ya. To boop ya. Okay, let's use... What was the last one? Blue. Do this one. Now, I like to use glue on the back of my washi tape because I feel like I don't trust washi tape to hold for as long as I want it to hold. So you'll see me do that. My fingers are very sticky. I'm gluing the pages. And then you just kind of put it halfway, as even as you can. I flip it over, and then I just push down. I kind of go center out, push down. And don't worry, I purposefully leave it long on the end, right there, because it's fine. We'll go back and we'll cut them later. They'll get all cut off. I haven't used this one yet. And this is a great way to go through some washi tape and use the ones that you haven't gotten to yet, the ones you've been wanting to use, your favorites. Obviously, I've used a lot of my favorites. There are a lot of these types. I love them. They're beautiful. So, and then like my vintage ones, I get such a kick out of them. So, I just think it's a fun way to use your goodies. Whoop. This one's a little bigger. To use all the goodies that you get. And I know that a lot of us have a lot of washi tape. Although I think I just ordered more. Because I want to make sure I have more foiled ones because I have some more ideas. I'll put that down a little bit. And sometimes I make the front side a little bit longer instead of doing it halfway. And you can use thin ones too if all you have is thin washi tape. That wasn't even. Look at that. Wow. What I did for the thin ones is like you can add supplemental ones. You can take other thin ones. Oh, come on, where is it? You can take other thin ones and put them underneath the one. And you could just kind of build upon it, you know, to decorate the page. So you don't have to have thick ones. I used all different sizes. It's just use what you got. Like right now, if I wanted to, I can just add a thin one here. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Because I just want to make it. And here I'll use a thinner one for the next one. And the thinner ones you don't have to fold over either. You can just add a thin one to one side and then a thin piece to the other side. If I can fold it over, I try. Because then it's less washi tape on the one and more washi tape for the rest. Okay, I'm just pushing down on the page so I can kind of measure it out. Now see how little is on this side? That's okay. I'll probably come back later and add something else. And this, not only does it create a decorative edging to your paper that looks really fun, but it makes it easy to grab the pages. So that's a plus in my book. And it is my book. Okay, I'll fast forward through the rest of these and then we'll get on to the next part. Okay, so there we have all of the papers are now washi taped together. Yay! Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing, you guys? Okay, I'm going to show you real quick how to add another page. So I have another coloring page, and since I put the other coloring page on the end 20, I'm going to put this on the first 20. Okay. Because that's going to be a pocket. Okay, it's going to go here at 16. I don't know what I did, but I messed up somewhere, and that's okay. It happens. All right, so I'm just going to cut this with my paper cutter where it needs to be cut. Okay, hopefully it's the right size. because I haven't been so lucky. I'm going to leave the little rough edge because I like that. Okay. And I'm going to make this page a pocket if you're wondering what that is doing there. Okay. Get out your Scotch tape. We're just going to measure the edge as best you can. Goodness. And then stick half of it onto your paper. And then you're going to stick the other half to the page in front of it. I fold it like this so I can really just tuck it in there as best I can. Oh, and then of course my finger just says no. And then I use my index finger to push them together into the seam and to push the tape. And then you can just cut off the excess after. And then we're going to come along to the back and we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put the tape in there. I kind of just fold it in half like I do with the paper. And I get it in there as best I can. And then I get the other half on there if I can. This is the tricky part, but you can do it. Because if I can do it, you can do it. And if it grabs the paper weird, it's okay. This is your book. You can do what you want with it, and you can add decorations to make it different. And this is going to be a pocket. It's going to be folded and like attached somehow, whether it's going to be here. I was thinking about on this side, so it really doesn't matter, I guess, in the scheme of things, how that looks on that side. But, so yeah, then we just cut off the tape. And I just need to add one more of these little pages. And I'll have all my pages in. So rip that off there. Tape can be tedious to get out of your hair. If you're good at measuring it while you are pulling it out and all that, I wish I was you. Okay. We won't worry about that. What I want to do now is I want to decorate. Because see, you know, we've got all these pretty little pages, and then we've got the plain ones. So I want to put something here to say, hey, there's something back here. And this is where you can add some trim, like some lace, and make it into like a ruffle. So when you close your book, you'll have that little ruffle that sticks out a little bit. It'll look so cute. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. You can use ribbons. I have ribbon out here. What did I do with my, oh. I'm just going to cut into the sleeve. It doesn't rip like a nice cotton. Okay, so I'm going to take a good chunk of it like that. Oh, you can't see, but you will in a minute. So about that much. I don't know, maybe is that 2 inches? I'm bad at that because I never measure. Okay. Get that out of the way. So then, this is easy. Okay. I hope that this stapler came with staples in it. I don't want to have to do it myself. It didn't. How very rude. Now I have another stapler somewhere, and it has purple staples. I wish I had that. I don't know where it's at. Just kidding, I found it. It was on my desk where it should be. Okay, so we're just going to take it, and I'm first going to bunch it up a little bit to get it started. And I think that's a good place to start it. And I just take my stapler, get all of it in there, staple. Yeah, you'll be able to see the staples, which is why I wanted the purple. And I could like do so many I could switch it up. Purple, silver, purple, silver. See, that's a good little width. And if you want it even shorter, you can cut it shorter, which I may do. Because I really just wanted kind of like that. So I may cut it down a little bit. That's okay. We can cut it after we staple it. Okay. And then you just add another one. And so now you're just adding ruffles without having to sew. Okay. Get out of my way. I guess that's going to be the tedious part. Don't pick something that's going to be too hard to get through. Okay, well now my staple's not the same direction. Do I care? Maybe. But it's just so stinking hard to get stapled. I'm just going to have random staples. And yeah, it's okay to trim it after because it's better to have too much than not enough, in my opinion. And if you run out after you trim, you can always add more. You never know how much you're going to need when you're doing this. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't, I'm scared. Can't do that. And it doesn't have to go all the way down if you don't want it to either. It can just go part way. It's your artwork. Your little space. She was doing, like, she had themes like Wizard of Oz, which I thought was super cute. I'm going to cut that little end off. It's so thick. Okay. Do I want to add more on the bottom? Oh, that is kind of cute. It might be a bit long. Let's see. Get out my big guns. I like that it's like different, but it is a bit long. But I'll cut it like kind of changing it up a little bit, you know. It's cute. And then you've got easy access to that side. And yes, it's like that there. But when we're all done, we can always glue another piece of cardstock over this, which will hide the back end of that. No so, baby. Okay, let's see. Have more of this. And if you want to sew this, you can. You might find it's easier for you to do that. And that is quite all right. I'm just going to kind of fold those together. Make them friends. What was the last one? Purple. Staple. Keep going. I ran out of flipping lace again. That's so funny, you guys. Goodness. Let me add this. Kind of wrap it in there, maybe. Makes it a little bit too bulky. That. Sometimes they just need a little finagling. And then chop off the end. And then you've got that one. Made my desk messy, but there's that one. Let's get this out of the way. You can use just regular fabric. I have muslin here. You can pick a lace. You can even, after you're done, you can even embellish over it with lace, which look how cute that looks. Kind of matches with the little flowers, huh? We should do that. Should I use green? I love my green, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't pick a theme for this one. I just kind of went with it because I was just so darn excited. The yellow blends in too much. Oh no, I'll think on it. Because I might be able to, I might add like a trim or something instead. You know, if I even want to add anything at all. I may like how shabby chic it looks. Ah, I just dropped that trim on the floor. Okay, so that's that. And then we've got this one here, which we can add this cute. I was looking at this. Isn't this darling, you guys? These little itty bitty balls. Look at that. Oh, hello, little lint. I thought that was just so cute. And I thought it would look darling on the edge of that. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll use Fabri-Tac for that. Yep, it's not Fabrifix, guys. It's Fabri-Tac today. That's where the wax paper comes in handy. You see that fun little slippage I kept doing? Yeah. My pages are going to be glued together by morning. Okay. So then we're going to put that down. Put that down. And just glue it down. And then when the glue dries, we'll put some staples in if you want. If you feel you need to. If you don't, don't. The glue should hold. Fabri-Tac is pretty good. Oh, let me stretch you a little bit. Stretch. Oh, stretch. There we go. Up to the top a little bit under would be best. And that's that. Look at that, how cute. And then when it's closed, look at this. Look at how cute this is looking. I mean, these will be cut off. I'm just waiting for the glue to be dry because you don't want to cut that with wet glue, you know? But that's it. Then I just need to do one more page, and I'll do that after these pages are fully dry because I don't want to risk ripping it or anything like that. And then you're pretty much done. You don't even have, I mean, actually, you could be done before you even do, you don't even have to add pages. I'm just adding pages because I thought it would be fun when I saw that you could. This is what she had, Thrifty Day had shown in her video. And I thought that was a fun idea because then I can have it and I can color when I feel the need. Whoops, so sorry. When I feel the need to reset my brain, you know, get a little meditative. But yeah, so I hope you liked this. I think it'll be super fun, super easy to do. If you want me to continue moving forward, I can. Because if you want to see like how I want to decorate mine to give you ideas on what you may want to do with yours, or if you just want to leave it like this, it's fine too. You can also watch Thrifty Day. She has the repurposing a composition notebook, and she has a no sew and a sew version. So you can also check her out for more detailed stuff. Like I said, I saw her and I got excited and wanted to make it and wanted to share it. So that's what I'm doing. It's still in progress. And yeah, I thought this was just a fun little thing for y'all to make. And you can use it to keep track of your life and have a junk journal all in one. It's amazing. Okay, I hope you are having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you make it a good one, a happy one, a very, very crafty one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.